contest has no time limit, is scheduled for one fall, and is a six-way tag team match. Introducing first, from the dark side, the team of Holidead, Siren the Voodoo Doll, and Princess Aussie.
David, this combination of superheroes still makes no sense to me. Princess Aussie, we thought she was a victim of Holidead and Siren the Voodoo Doll, yet she's now a cohort of them. And we've seen this new turn, this vicious streak in Princess Aussie.
We've never been able to figure it all out, Steven. We really don't know what's happened to Princess Aussie.
And we may never know.
Other than the fact you can clearly see it on her face and her expression. Something's happened to her. She's estranged and no longer the lovely lady from Australia. She's now been negatively affected, in my mind, by Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead. The impression has been made, and it's clear we can see it.
David, do you think anything happened to Princess Aussie when those bamboo sticks were burned by Siren the Voodoo Doll and Holidead?
Well, the confidence that her mother gave her is now gone, and she's been influenced by these two.
And their opponents. From the mean streets of LA, Razor, Fury, Mesmeriah, the Psycho Sisters.
We've got a 6-woman tag team match, and 3 of them are just as deranged as you've ever seen. Mesmeriah, Fury, and the ringleader, Razor. I say ringleader because it's like a circus every time these 3 come to the ring.
The 3-ring circus, like Barnum and Bailey.
I think it's a little bit more demented than Barnum and Bailey. I think the Ringling Brothers would just shiver at the sight of these 3.
I think you could have something there, Steven.
David, this is a battle of who can out-crazy the other. The Psycho Sisters versus Siren, Holidead, and Princess Aussie.
Well, this is a matchup that I wanted to see, actually, the moment I saw the 3 of these wrestlers one night at WoW, and I said this could be a wild tag team match. Eddie Furt trying to get some semblance of
Razor's
order.
on the outside. She's got Princess Aussie.
But they decided to start the match on the outside with Razor pounding on Aussie. Aussie being driven back into the ropes. Now whip.
Here we go, Razor with the clothesline. Princess Aussie ducked and drop toe hold. Razor's in control. David, I know we're in the Belasco Theater, but maybe this match was better suited for the Arkham Asylum. These 6 are just more deranged and freakish than I've ever seen here in WoW.
Well, this is going to be a great tag team. It's a 6-person tag team match, fans. Here is your main event on WoW today.
Snap suplex by Razor. Princess Aussie reeling from that snap suplex. Razor, flying crossbody. Princess Aussie's down 1, 2, and a kick out. Look at these 6. Have you ever seen anything like this in WoW history? We've seen Jacqueline Hyde, and this is still more freakish than that, David.
No, this is something else.
Fury and Razor in the ring. Clothesline.
Double clothesline.
Great teamwork there by the Psycho Sisters. No, I talk about how deranged these 3 are, the Psycho Sisters, but they are very cerebral, especially Razor. You've said it time and time again, David. She is the mastermind behind this whole thing. She is the brains of the operation. And without her, this whole thing would fall apart.
Possibly so, and there was a nice hit to the jaw of Princess Aussie by Fury, and there's a headbutt to the midsection. She takes out that left leg, and now, boom! That big boot right to the back to Aussie from Fury.
Fury is like a battle tank in that ring with a Ferrari engine. Have you seen anybody move like her?
I was thinking she's like a Hummer, powerful and strong.
Absolutely. She carries a lot of force behind her. And she's bringing that force and taking it to Princess Aussie here in tonight's main event on WoW Women of Wrestling.
Razor taunting the fans on the outside, the fans chanting to her. Ooh, Fury misses there. Kick by Princess Aussie. A big foot to the left, and now the big club.
She is taking it to Fury. Fury's trying to block the blows, but I don't think you can only block so much, David. She can't take a lot out of those blows. Look at Princess Aussie. Look at that deranged face.
Oh, Holidead wants her.
Holidead calling for Fury. David, every wrestling match has rules, but do you think any of these 6 competitors care about the rules right now? This is a hotly personal feud. And then a cannonball, rolling cannonball by Siren the Voodoo Doll, right into Fury. 1, 2, thought that was 3, David.
I gotta tell you something, a friend of mine called me from Florida, flying to Atlanta, and as they were coming into Atlanta, someone walked past them and they called me in the cell and they go, do you have a wrestler that wrestles with wild red and white hair and dresses dark? And I said, let me think. It was the Voodoo Doll coming
else
back.
But the Voodoo Doll?
She was in a stop from Atlanta. And I gotta tell you, she makes an impression in every airport. Is that a 3 count? No, sir, 2.
Eddie first signaling it was just a 2 count. Fury is down. Now these two, I love it because they're the powerhouses of their team, David. Fury brings the power for the Psycho Sisters, and Voodoo Doll brings the power, both physical and mythical.
Ooh, that chop went right across Voodoo's eyes.
Fury with a beautiful German suplex. She's got Siren the Voodoo Doll down. With the cover, Holidead breaks up the 3 count. Like I said, rules go out the window when you got these 6.
Well, we say that, but right now, since the beginning when Razor started it from the outside, we've had a bit of a semblance of order here.
As much as you can with these 6. Mesmeriah, the wild card, enters the ring.
Mesmeriah stepping into the ring.
You know, we were talking about circuses earlier, David. Of course, Mesmeriah paints her face in a very sadistic clown-like manner. Reminds me of Pennywise from the It movies.
I think you're onto something there, Steven.
Throat thrust by Siren the Voodoo Doll. She's got to get Mesmeriah into her corner, and she does, isolating the ring from the rest of the Psycho Sisters.
Drilling that head into the boot of Holidead.
Atomic drop. Holidead's got her. Inverted atomic drop. It's getting atomic in the ring, David.
And here we go. 2.
Double suplex. What a double team maneuver by Holidead and Siren. And Princess Aussie likes it. 1 count. Mesmeriah kicking out. Holidead and Mesmeriah. This is another matchup I was looking forward to in this one, because these are the wild cards, baby.
Well, we got all
these.
3 of them right now in WoW for this main event, but I can see you'd like to see some single action come out of these 3.
Absolutely.
Or these 6, excuse me.
We can have main events for days, David.
Yes, we could.
Holidead goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out.
There you see the camaraderie between Princess Aussie and Siren, as the 2 of them were looking at each other and laughing as Holidead was putting the boots and doing damage to Mesmeriah.
I'll still never understand it, David. Here we see Holidead. She's trying to hoist up Mesmeriah. Easier said than done. Mesmeriah blocking it, just using that brute strength. Went for a clothesline. Full Nelson slam. Mesmeriah's got her down. She's got to make a tag or make a
Aussie
cover.
saying, come at it. She's just, Aussie in there to protect Holidead.
Cutter, the Australian cutter.
Here comes Razor. Razor said if Aussie can come in without tagging, I'm going to come in without tagging.
She hit
now
the
we got
stroke
Voodoo
facebuster.
Doll in without a tag.
Voodoo Doll's going. DDT.
No conformity to tag team wrestling here. They're just entering the ring, and there's a big boot to the face of Siren.
Sabat kick by Fury.
Aussie misses, Fury missed. Now they've tied each other up with Aussie tossing Fury out of the ring.
Aussie
They're all on the outside.
They're right in front of the announce
Holidead,
table.
Fury, Razor, Siren the Voodoo Doll.
The action spilled out here to the outside, and Princess Aussie's watching on in sick pleasure. These 5, Princess Aussie's going to the top rope.
Princess Aussie's
Princess
up.
Aussie's on the top
Princess
rope.
Aussie's up.
What's going on?
Aussie's on the top.
Crossbody.
Aussie slashes him and takes him down like bowling pins.
What on earth? This is pandemonium. It has spilled to the outside, and all 6 competitors are down.
Yes, they are, and Aussie looks crazy.
There's the devilish look of Princess Aussie.
Unbelievable.
Aussie, Holidead, Fury, Mesmeriah, Razor, they're all on the outside. Aussie's head slammed into the top rope. Oh, what a kick by Fury to Aussie's head. Razor's down.
Where's the action going?
It's spilling out to the hallway, Steven. The fans are spreading and separating. They're in in the corridor of the Belasco now.
This is like the boat ride in Willy Wonka. There's no earthly way of knowing where anyone's going.
Oh my, right onto the merchandise table goes Mesmeriah. The security is holding the fans back. The fans have been held back. The referees are out into the hallway. Here comes some of the officials. This is a Donnybrook fans. This is Wild Women of Wrestling. We're going to stay with this action as long as we can before the television time goes out. Razor's got Aussie under the merchandise table. They're trying to pull her off. See right now, it is chaos out there. Aussie now hitting Razor. It's breaking out into the street. They're into the street now here in Los Angeles, California. Everyone's going out there, fans. This is crazy. We've got to get some semblance of order here. Let's take us to the highlights to see what took place and how all this craziness. Right here, fans, you see Psycho Sisters taking control with Razor in the ring and then Fury came into Razor, and then the tide turned when Aussie slipped under Fury, gave her Voodoo Doll came in, leading to the high display action of Aussie taking everybody down, which led out to the corridor, and then to the street. Fans, this was chaos. Let's hear what Razor's got to say.
By the end of tonight, you will all want to be a Psycho Sister!
It sure got psycho in here, fans. For our executive producer, Jeannie Buss, we'll see all of you on our next episode of
What we call getting